Imagination is more important than knowledge. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The only source of knowledge is experience. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. Learn from yesterday. Live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Information is not knowledge. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. The true value of a human being is determined primarily by the measure and the sense in which he has attained to liberation from the self. We should take care not to make the intellect our God. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. I know not with what weapons World War I will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. We still do not know 1,000% of what nature has revealed to us. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. The only real valuable thing is intuition. I believe in one thing, that only a life lived for others is a life worth living. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The devil has put a penalty on all things we enjoy in life. Either we suffer in health, or we suffer in soul, or we get fat. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking.